It's been a while since I've recorded a video, so the whole intro is going to be all wonky, but welcome back to the Detroit Tigers series. But in the last episode, we visited so many top prospects in our system, and we didn't even visit all of them. Today, we're going to be going back to the major leagues, though, so we won't be jumping back down to the minors for a little while. I did want to note, where's Eric Hiller at? Eric Hiller was actually very fun to play as, and he's only got 78 velo, but I did go through his ratings on his pitches independently. Let's see this real quick. And my theory was correct. He has low control of the slider, low control of his fastball as well. And he's only got 78 velo on his fastball so far, and he was hitting 98 in that last game. So I can only imagine when this big dude starts throwing a lot better. But today we're just going to get through more of the season because we can finally do that. We're not really going through the first season anymore. We can ramp up the episodes. We're jumping into a quick counts game here. We're going to be getting a little prospect report at Patrick Orzoko. ETA's 2026, so this season possibly he could come up. He was our first round pick last year, 11th overall in the MLB, the 4th best center fielder prospect, which is pretty crazy. A lot of our other prospects are kind of struggling right now, but Dave Fernandez, we visited him in the AAA episode, and wow, he's been good. Not really the AAA episode, it was more of a minor league episode. But today we're here in Cleveland, and we're going to be jumping into a quick counts game because I want to get more games under our belt this season. You know, I don't really care if they're long-form broadcasts. You know, for more important games, we'll do something like that. But for these quicker games, or for this regular season, I want to get more games underway. So here we go. Kerry Carpenter, Shane Bieber, and Carpenter's going to lead us off with a single through the gap on the left side. I did adjust the lineup if you're curious about that. Carpenter jumped up to the leadoff spot. Bichette jumped up to the number 2 hole. The struggling Riley Green and Adolis Garcia were moved. It's a very important game for us today with Kansas City having an off day. If we win this game, we're tied for first again. I think we're only a half game back as Bichette pops that ball up into right field. Noel is there. 1 away. Not much you can really do with that. Bieber executed the cutter high. We'll move down to Adolis Garcia. So we got dropped in the lineup. Figured maybe if he bats third, something might happen from number 2. 184 on the year for Garcia. Gonna crush that one into the gap, and that ball's gonna get down. I don't think our runner is gonna score. We're gonna say Carpenter. No, we're not. Oh, we should have. Oh, we could have kept him going home. And he's out at third. Bad base running on my end. I thought maybe there was a chance, and then I saw how far Carpenter was back, so that one's all on me. 2 away here with the runner on second, and Torkelson's going to watch strike 2. We dropped Torkelson in the lineup to 4. His OPS is still 800 while he's batting .213, so that really tells you how much damage he is doing when he does make contacts. So that ball's fouled off. Hero of opening day, Torkelson was, when we faced Chicago. 2-2. This episode should be coming out after the minor league episode. I don't know why I keep having the initial want to call it the AAA one. It's probably because when I save the video file, it's under AAA. I just named it like AAA B-roll. Yeah, that's what it is. I usually call them B-roll. Fouls that fastball down the middle off. We do the 3-2 again. And he's going to chop at it. Are they going to ring him up? They won't. Ball 4 called. And the first inning will continue. This is the biggest drop in the lineup. The 190 batting Riley Green. He's struggling against righties this year. Not anymore. That's a base hit, and the bases are juiced. I don't even want to swing at whatever pitch is about to come at me. You know what? I just want to... We'll watch it. Whatever comes, we're watching. God, why? Why? The bases are juiced in the first. 2 away. Blasted! Into the outfield, back at the wall, and gone! Grand slam, Colt Keith! On a 3-2 count with the bases juiced, Colt Keith launches one 403 feet, and the Tigers jump ahead 4-0. So many perfects in this inning. I got hitting under my belt. I haven't even played the game in like 3 weeks. Wow. Javier Baez in now. He's playing third base today. We're giving Jordan Westberg the day off as Baez is going to softly launch that ball into left field. to end the inning. Isn't that how it always goes? Anyways, Colt Keith, grand slam. Tigers lead, 4-0. Look who's on the mound pitching with a 4-run lead today. Jackson Jobe, Steven Tejada, or Tejada. I always want to say, wow, I can't even speak, ground ball. I always want to say Tejada, because I'm an A's fan, so thinking of Miggy. Steven Tejada leading off, followed by Lane Thomas, Jose Ramirez, John Kenzie Noel, Gleyber Torres, Victor Caratini, Kyle Manzardo, Brian Rocchio, and Tyler Freeman. I like these quick count games because they can, we just get through them a lot faster. Fouled off. For more important games, deeper into the season, I wouldn't mind doing full broadcast again, but, to get through the year, as that ball's grounded over to Baez. Do some player locks, some situations, some other stuff like that. Jose Ramirez up next. He's struggling this year, so hopefully Jobe can make quick work of him. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2. We'll try that breaking ball here. The sweeper, the 1-2. Strike 3, swung on and missed. And it's a clean inning for Jackson Jobe in the first. Jake Rogers up here, top of the second. 1-1 count. 34 pitches already for Bieber. It's a rough first inning for him. I feel like we've always hit Bieber very well in this series so far. Max Schumann down there with the AL War leaders. So is Nolan Arenado with the Angels. I thought that would be a good move for him. 1 away. Parker Meadows up now. Brother of Austin Meadows. I thought it would be rough coming back into this game because it's been a while. So I was like, maybe I should change some difficulties, and I didn't. I guess Shane Bieber can't pitch when it comes to being against him in a user game, as that ball's hit hard on the ground over to short. Throw on to first. Kerry Carpenter back up again here. Second at bat already. It's only in the top of the second. Carpenter was my favorite player to get on an extension. He's quickly become one of my favorite players in the league. That ball's hit up the middle, and base hits. Bo Bichette up now. He softly flew out earlier in the game. And he's going to rip a ball into the gap. That one's going to one-hop the wall. Carpenter's going to get sent home and not get thrown out this time, as it is a 5-0 ball game for Detroit early on. The fourth double for Bo Bichette, and that'll be all for Shane Bieber. Instead, Cleveland's going to turn to Dean Kramer. I use a lot of spring training games with Adolis, and I just want to see an Adolis bomb. That's all I want. Tristan McKenzie in the bullpen. I still believe in him in real life, by the way. I know it's stupid. It goes against my actual baseball nerd brain, but... Oh, base hit up the middle. That could be a run. It looks to be a 6-0 ball game for Detroit. 110 off the bat. Adolis, are you even human? That was a straight missile into center field. Spencer Torkelson to follow here now. 2 outs. Fouls that ball off. Tried to pull it. Pulled it foul, luckily. Instead of to third. His count's going to run 2-2. Kramer's going to fire. It's going to get grounded over to second. That ball was very low, and the inning is over. Or the side's retired. That's Gleyber Torres, former Tiger there. Comes Big Christmas in his 9-game hitting streak. Steps into the box to face Jackson Jobe and his consecutive batters retired streak of 3. By crushed, I just mean, it sounds like it was crushed. I do have the sound effects turned up because I like the sound of the ball off the bat. 2-2 count from Jobe. 3-2. Let's just trust this fastball here, Jobe. 3-2 count. Fouled off. Luckily it was fouled off because I think that was a ball. Yep, it was. Let's hit him with that down and away fastball. 3-2. Ball 4. And the walk shows up a little early in this game for Jobe. He's got former Tiger Gleyber Torres down 1-2. I miss Gleyber. And he swings and misses, though. Caratini up at the plate now, and we get a low strike call in our favor. I like the little Great Lakes, but the news thing at the bottom. Christopher Morel's going to the 10-day IL. I turned injuries up a little bit for this season to replicate real life more, as Bichette's going to get there in time. He's going to tag the bag himself, throw on to first. In time, double play! We got Riley Green's batting average up to 200. Fouls that ball off. Singled in his last at-bat. The way the wind is working today, it's going up and pull for Riley. So, but we'll go oppo with that one. It's going to be popped up. The wind is definitely going to kick that ball to the ground for out number 1. Colt Keith was returning to the plate. A grand slam in the first. He's coming up to the plate to heavy boos by this Cleveland crowd. He loves hitting in Cleveland. Let's be so for real right now. Remember in the playoffs, Colt Keith in Cleveland? Riley Green in Cleveland, too, in the playoffs. That's a very close ball. Maybe it's me. Maybe I like hitting in Cleveland. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. That one's hard to argue. That was dotted, but very questionable. You know, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't really get too mad about that. Baez's up now, and he launches a ball into the sky, but I think it's very playable. And it is. Out, number 3. We get a look at Jackson Jobe again here in the 3rd as Kyle Manzardo steps up to the plate. The break on Jobe's pitches already paint the story that you need to know when it comes to how he's going to attack batters. Ball 4. Second walk of the day already for Jobe. 1-1 count. And what I meant by how it paints a story, if you look at a circle change, it breaks away from the batter. So if I were to throw it inside here, it wouldn't be as effective as it would be if I were to, you know, throw it away from him. Thank you for executing that, by the way, Jobe. That made me look smart. It's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Jobe. And honestly, you can put his fastball wherever. It's a very lively, very exciting fastball. It works anywhere. So if you want, a breaking pitch for lefties, and you want it away from them, you can throw that sweeper that he has. Look at that. I don't even think the umpire called a strike there. He just chuckled. And we got him 3-2 now. Throw that inside breaking pitch. It'll work, but it'll go foul. We'll do the 3-2 again. Let's try to avoid a walk here. 3-2. Popped up. Green's running in on it. He's got plenty of time. And that's out number 2. Steven Tejada at the plate again. The rookie sensation, by the way. Let's visit Tejada real quick. Or Tejada. My bad. I'm going to keep saying Tejada. Defense, Stealing, solid. Doesn't have as much speed. Durability's pretty good. But his plate skills are great. And there's 2 different types of batters when it comes to Tejada. And that's very, very exciting to look at. Okay, because if you look at Tejada, switch hitting, switch hits. So the 2 forms of batters he works perfectly. Tejada against lefties, he's got alright contact, he's got some good power. Alright, he's not great, but he's almost a good hitter against lefties. And then against righties, he's a contact hitter. 81 contact against righties, 47 power against righties. And his plate skills are good enough to just get him by constantly. So I'm excited. I'm going to be paying close attention to his development, and I'm sure we'll meet him a lot. But he's going to go down swinging here to end the 3rd inning. 4 strikeouts on the night for Jackson Jobe, and he keeps him scoreless. Leading off with Jake Rogers again. First pitch to him. Fouled off. Kramer at 25 pitches so far. Oh, I thought that was breaking lower. Rogers is going to go down looking here for the first out of the 4th. This is what I said by, top-heavy lineup, by the way, because who's actually been performing in this lineup today? The top half of the lineup. Our bottom 4 just really needed to pull it together. Comes the 1-2 to Parker Meadows. Strikeout leaders down there. Skubal number 2, right behind Garrett Cole. Opposite field, into the air, looks playable. It is. Snell, Strider, Glasnow. Dodgers have 3 of the strikeout leaders, save leaders. Holton's up there. He's tied for 1st. Hunter Gaddis is away from Cleveland now with Baltimore. Griffin Jacks from the Twins to the Cubs down there. That ball's into the gap again. Kerry Carpenter, have yourself a game. He is now 2 for 2 on the day. And why did I send him the 3rd? I don't know. He's out. We're up by 6. Can you really get mad at me? Jobe's at 55 pitches already here in the 4th. That's the only negative thing about these quick count games as Baez tries to make a dive. The pitch count really goes up, especially if you get into those at-bats where the AI is like, hey, I'm going to foul off every single pitch you throw. Let's throw that inside sweeper here. 2-2 to Ramirez. Ooh, that's not where we wanted that. You know what? Maybe if we attack that same spot with the fastball. 2-2. Alright, that's not where we wanted that again. Throw that cutter down and in. That's how that breaks. The 2-2. Whoo! Alright. Full count. I don't feel like losing him, so I'm going to drop a changeup in here. Got him to chop that one over the first, and it's out. Big Christmas up now. A 1-1 to him. Taken for a strike. Now I got him down to 2. The 1-2 from Job. Popped up. Green is there. Very playable. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Job. Bo Bichette leading off. The 6-0 ball game so far. Jordan Walker broke out of a 1-16 slump. He's with the Twins now. 2-hit performance against Baltimore. That's funny. We just pointed out that Baltimore got a new closer in Hunter Gaddis. Or maybe a setup man. I don't know how they really plan on using him there. As Adolis Garcia's in the box now. 2 for 2 on the day, but I just want to see an Adolis Garcia bomb, please. He has yet to hit one so far this season. So please, for the love of all, give me one. Count's gonna go full. No, it's not? Okay. Well, it's 3-1. I thought maybe full count. I was wrong. That's not getting out of this park. That's a simple pop-up into left field, and it's out number 2. Torkelson up now. He's 3 for 12 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Rips a ball down the third base line, right by Jose Ramirez. I'm afraid he hit it too hard. Is he going to get to second? He is. 117 miles per hour off the bat by Spencer Torkelson. Wow. Little ground ball here to second from Green, and the side is retired. We're visiting Gleyber Torres here in the bottom of the 5th. He's leading things off. And he'll get the first hit of the ball game for Cleveland. I wasn't going to mention it, but there was a no-hitter in the works for a little bit there. Job looking to get his 5th shutout inning of the night. 1-2. Passed ball. Torres is easily going to advance to third. Pitch from Job. Strike 3! Swung on and missed, and Job's 5 shutout innings on the day. We got the rookie, shaking in his boots tonight. 1-2 to Tejeda. Strike 3! He cannot catch up to Jackson Job. A masterclass of a game so far. It's his 6th strikeout of the night. This will probably be Job's last inning as he's at 96 pitches. Job is a strike away from 6 shutout innings. It'll be a very dominant start for him. And he's there! 6 strikeout innings, or 6 shutout innings, 7 strikeouts on the night. A beautiful start from Jackson Job. Alright, we're not even compared the starters. Come on now. That's not fair. John Kenzie Noel's 2nd in OPS leaders behind Jazz. To be fair, the MLB The Show, ratings makers or ratings givers absolutely glazed Jazz. He's got like 97 power for some reason. Is 97 power really only getting 3 home runs? 3 home runs in the home run derby? I don't think so. I'd say he's got 70-ish power. Bo Brisky's coming into the game now. Lefties are batting .429 off of him. But we have 3 righties in a row up for Cleveland right now, so giving Brisky a chance to pitch in favorable matchups. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. This game's really making it look like I'm playing on an easy difficulty. I'm not. Swung on and missed there. 2-2 now. I'm not. I gotta show some gameplay from the last game I played, where I was getting crushed as that swung on and missed as well. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bo Brisky. Now Gleyber Torres is up, and he's all that remains here in the bottom of the 7th. Watches that breaking ball down the middle. Brisky's making quick work of them here in the 7th. Trying to strike out the side. Got a 2-2 count here to work with. The pitch to Torres. It swung on and missed for strike 3. Bo Brisky strikes out the side here in the 7th. Leading off is Adolis Garcia. Give me something to be happy about, man. Woo! Up the middle. Playable, though. And Kotz. Torkelson up now. This top of the lineup should do damage against lefties. Come on. If Sam is going to hit that outside, maybe not. But if he drops it anywhere in the middle or inside, it's gone. Hey, he's trying to dot that outside corner with the curveball. You've missed twice. Sam, you've missed twice. And he missed over the heart of the plate. But I don't think there's enough mustard under that one, as that ball's popped into center and Kotz for out number 2. You know, if I was a betting man, I would be broke right now. There's a lot of times I've predicted something in this game so far right before something happens, and what I said would happen did not happen, so do not put any money on anything that comes out of my mouth. Oh, that's ball 4, and we swung at it. It's popped into center field, playable, and out number 3. Steven Matz coming out of the bullpen as there's many lefties and switch hitters coming up so far. Do you notice how a lot of the songs in this game sound like knockoff versions of actual songs? This sounds like close to that Weekend song, doesn't it? Dun 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 dun. I'm not tripping, right? Tell me if you hear it. You guys got to be hearing it. Comes the 1-1 from Steven Matz. Fouled off. Comes the 2-2 again. We're going with that curve again. Alrighty. That's hit hard up the middle for the second hit of the night for Cleveland. Cal Manzardo up now. This is the main reason I wanted to lefty up this inning. And, wow. Alright. My whole strategy has fallen apart here in the 8th. Brian Rocchio at the dish. He does decent against lefties. 50 ratings on both sides as he swings and misses at that low circle. Change? I think the umpire would want to go home already here in the 8th. Woo! That's hit hard into right field. Adolis is there. Don't run on him, by the way. If only I would have timed up that throw from right field right. Also, why was the cutoff man not at all lined up for the throw to third? That was weird. One away. Runners on first and third. Swung on and missed at the circle change again. And I think I'm going to continue working that circle change sinker for the rest of this inning, as that's strikeout number 1 of the inning. John Kensington was the RBI leader as well. Whoa! What was that? 71 mile per hour curveball? What in the world? It's always outside. Every time I get a user bias and I'm like, alright, I get a hit maybe. No, I don't. They just paint the outside against them. Every time. You know what? We're going to go Oppo with it then. And then he comes inside. Mackenzie Wentz, I don't care who you put on next. You don't need to put on anybody. The game's over. Let Allard eat this ERA, you know. Let his ERA eat this. Going away. It wasn't. It was middle, and I hit it directly up the middle. Alright. 260-ish is where he should sit, and then he usually collapses by the end of the year as that ball's hit into the gap, and I think it's going to get down. That average is going to jump up to 260 now, as that's a 2-out double for Jake Rogers. Chop to first, and that'll end the side, or retire the side. Steven Matz is going to remain out here for the 9th, because why not? Why use another pitcher? Baez is there. Throw on to first, in time for out number 1. And Thomas also, he has the stamina to go another inning. Or, what name did I even say? Did I say Baez? I meant Matz. Did I say Steven? I have no idea what I just said. It's the second ounce recorded in the 9th. That's a quick 1-2. Here comes John Kenzie Noel. All that remains for Cleveland tonight. Big Christmas and his 9-game hitting streak are on the line. The pitch. Strike 2.
2-2.
2-2 count. 9-game hitting streak on the line. Swung on and missed, and that's strikeout number. That's strike 3. Detroit takes a commanding game here. 6-0 early, and then we could not record another hit after that. But it doesn't matter. Job gets the win. Jumping into another game here. We lead by 2 against Texas. If you don't remember, Texas took us out of the playoffs last year. 0-1. 0-2. Wow, what a call. What a pitch by Tyler Holton. The 0-2. Chopped over to Ibanez. Throws to second. Throw to first. Double play and the Tigers win. Some revenge for the ALCS right there. So we're going to try to sweep Texas today. We're going to do another full game. Kyle Harrison is on the mound. I'm very excited. We're going to try to get some early revenge against Texas. This is a 13-13 on the air. And we're 18-10. I'm still very angry about what happened in the ALCS. Tigers, we're looking for a 3-game sweep. We've had a great series offensively. 324 batting average. 5 earned runs. What a series so far for us. Texas comes back into our home ballpark, and we say, hey, here's 13 runs. And the next night, we're like, we'll keep it entertaining. All right, here's 3 runs. And then tonight, we'll see what happens. We're going for the 3-game sweep. Up next. Who's on the mound today? Kyle Harrison, acquired from the San Francisco Giants last year. Solid season so far, 1.12 whip, 19 strikeouts, 16.8 strikeout rates, with a 6.2 walk rate, 3.58 ERA. Jacob Young, I think he's a former Washington National, if I'm not wrong. So that ball's grounded over to Torkelson. He'll field it himself, take it to the bag, and there's quickly 1 away. Look at this Texas lineup. Jacob Young, yes, that is the center fielder from Washington. Wyatt Langford, Corey Seager, Pete Alonso, Josh Jung, Josh H. Smith, and they have Marcus Semien, Jonah Heim, and Hunter Renfroe. Pete Alonso is on this team, by the way. That is a filthy lineup. It's filthy and not filthy as that ball's hit into right field. Garcia got a alright jump on it, but he's there. 2-time World Series MVPs at the dish now. Corey Seager. I forgot, he got called up so young that I forget he is still pretty young. Or relatively young for how long he's played. Westberg, Bichette, Keith, Torkelson. Rounding out our infield. The 2-1 from Harrison. Outside, ball 3. Got him in the full count here. Seager, Harrison, 3-2, 2 away. Wow, that was smashed, but foul. I was right about Seager. We're in 2026 and he's 31, so he's 30 this year. 1-1 to Alonso. Swung on and missed. Beautiful. The 5-time All-Star. Pete is. Most recent was last season. Is he going to pop that ball foul? Still the first inning, so we don't know what Harrison's comfortable with yet. And he might be that circle change, as Alonso's going to swing and miss at it to retire the side. I've got to say, Nathan Eovaldi in real life is a dog this season. He's winning the ERA crown. I don't care. He should arguably win the Cy Young, maybe. There's a lot of candidates, but wow, Eovaldi's been great this season in real life. He's got, like, what, a 1.5 ERA? It's insane. All right, Riley Green, get us started. Okay, it's foul. The crowd got me, they got me excited with that one. Green's still struggling. He's 215 on the year. We're late on that one. I might need to permanently drop him from that leadoff role. But we don't really have a guy who's a definite, walker. We don't have a guy who, draws that many walks intentionally. I thought that would be, Riley Green, as he's going to chop that ball to first.
Got him.
For the first out. Carpenter to follow. The wind is also on our side today with all of our lefties. Fouls that cutter off. 2-2. I'm enjoying the pacing of these quick counts games. Gotta remember to take pitches here and there, though.
Count.
Shot to second. That was ball 4, of course. And there's 2 away. We're at the home run leaders now. It looks like Melendez and Raleigh are leading the way. It's ground ball directly to the second baseman, who's gotten a lot of action this inning. And that's the end of the first. Harrison. Young. 1-1. 1-2. Said Young. I meant Jung. We could have had his brother play this game. Are Jason, Josh brothers? They gotta be brothers. Ball's ripped into left field. Veerling is there. Leadoff single for Josh. 1-2 count now for the other Josh. Strike 3. Swung on and missed on the outside fastball, and there's quickly one away. Second strikeout of the day for Harrison so far. Semien up. Ground ball. Keith doesn't have a chance. Garcia and his arm do, but Josh isn't going to run to third. That's 2 on and 1 out for Texas here in the top of the second. You know, I'm getting a little scared now. Comes that circle change. 1-1. Chop to Bichette. This could be 2. Flips to second. Throw on to first is in time, and it's a double play. Still very early, so records don't really count just yet. But if we were to talk about them, you know, we dominate that department against Texas. This isn't a rivalry that's two-sided. This is a one-sided rivalry between me and the Rangers. I'm upset that I got nearly swept. Eovaldi. High fly ball by Torkelson. And that's how we start the bottom of the second, so with the fly out. I want them to add flags to center field, like new ones, for when I actually, like, win a pennant. Stuff like that. Rips that one into the gap, but it's playable and caught. Yeah, if Eovaldi's going to be throwing a 98 fastball and then a 77 curve, I'm cooked. That's strike 3. Through 2, we have a pitcher's duel. It's a full count to Hunter Renfroe. Nice to see he's still in the league as he draws a walk. No, it was a full count before I set up that outside pitch. Swung on and missed by Jacob Young. The 1-2 by Harrison is taken for strike 3. It's his 3rd of the game. Wyatt Langford up now. Into the gap, and that might score a run. Green's on his horse. He's running after it. Throws offline, and it's 1-0 Texas. And now it's 2-0 Texas. Alonso up now, 1-1. Ground ball. Bichette dives. Little slide, actually. Double play, though, and the inning is over. Alright, let's get something going. Jordan Westberg up today. His first at-bat of the episode. Cutter down the middle. Fouls it off. 3-2. Hit into right field. Playable and out. Jake Rogers up now. I have no idea how he's batting .319. Over his last 10 games, Jake Rogers is batting .400 with a .488 on base, .600 slugging. He's got 1 home run, 6 walks, 8 strikeouts, 14 hits, and 4 doubles. Now, his last 10 games are insane. Eovaldi's 2-2 to Rogers. Okay, that was nasty. By nasty, I didn't swing at it, so it's okay. 3-2. What are we swinging at? That's out number 2. And that's why he's our bench outfielder. That's all Matt Vierling does for me, is pop-ups into center field. And this side is retired. No longer a pitcher's duel, as Harrison's behind now, 2-0. Misses the ball low. And he's behind in the count, 2-1. It's a line drive, and it's a leadoff single for the Rangers. 1 on, 1-1 count. Harrison swung on and missed by Josh Smith. He's ahead in the count. 1-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strikeout number 4 of the day for Kyle Harrison. 2-2 to Semien. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Harrison. That's his 5th of the day. Popped up. And after giving up the leadoff single, it looks to be a 1-2-3 inning for Harrison in the 4th. Riley Green leading off. The count is 1-1. He's going to line that one to the right field, and it's caught. Nothing he can do with that. Breaking ball, good swing timing on it. Game just doesn't like him. 1-1. Oh, we're tossing bats now?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
What are we doing? What am I swinging at too there, though? Comes the 1-2. In the strike zone, very early, popped up into right, and it's caught. Ground ball by Garcia. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers again. Here in the top of the 5th, 1-1 count. Ground ball to Bichette. One away.
Oh.
Our offense has looked so offensively awful against Eovaldi today. I know he's a great pitcher, and what a play by Keith getting there in time. I know he's a great pitcher, but man, I want to see some more just effort. We've hit a lot of, like, unfortunate line drives that have gone right to defenders. So there's not much we can do about that. But you gotta be kidding me, man. We gotta get some at-bats going next inning. Ball's taken for a ball. Count's gonna run 2-2. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Full count. This is not the time to be falling behind, Harrison. Full count, 2 away. Seager on deck. Grounded hard. Bichette's there. The throw is in time. Wow! What a play by Bo Bichette. Makes the dive. Gets up in time. Fires a strike to first.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Wow. 2-2 here. Leading off the inning is Spencer Torkelson. Full count. Comes a 3-2. Crushed! Left field! Torkelson puts us on the board. 1-2 ball game. That's our first hit of the ball game, folks, and it's a 402-foot moonshot off the bat of Spencer Torkelson. Not only did he cut the lead in half, he finally got this offense going. Bichette hasn't been an all-star in, what, 3 seasons now? We're in 2026. Maybe Bichette will get his way there. He's batting .315 on the day. Comes a 3-2 count. Little fly ball into left field, and it's caught. Now the Tigers look like they're meaning business. 0-for-9 against Eovaldi is Keith in his career. Let's change that. Comes a 2-1. Grounded down the first base line. They're going to call it fair, and he's out. Was hoping for more of a golf swing there to get the ball over the fence, but we're not going to get that. That ball's flied into center field, and it will end the inning. 82 pitches on the day. Harrison's back out there in the 6th. If he can't get through the inning, I would imagine this is his last. So that's an easy ground ball to Bichette, and there's quickly 1 away. Pete Alonso at the dish now. 1-1 count. Chop to Bichette again. He's going to run, throw, in time. That's 2 down. The last 3 batted balls have all been to Bo Bichette. Let's see what happens. Is he going to get 4 straight batted balls? 1-1. Oh. That one wasn't. You know, let's break out that curveball. We haven't really used it yet. 1-2. And we won't use it again. It's that fastball circle change that Harrison's really dealing with today. So we're going to go with that change up here in the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and it worked. 6 decent innings out of Kyle Harrison today. Besides the 2 runs given up, he's been having a great start. Eovaldi's still out there in the 6th as well. 1-1 the Rogers. Grounded down the third base line, but foul. 2-1 here in the 6th as that ball's hit high into center field. And it's the Jake Rogers classic of a deep fly out for out number 1. We're going to run 3-2 again. Here we go. A pitch from Eovaldi. Ooh, that one's hit high into left field. Is it deep enough? It is not. Matt Vierling's angry about that one. You could see him out there like, come on, man. What else do I got to do? Riley Green, 1-1. Green! Line drive up the middle, and that'll extend the inning. That'll be all for Nathan Eovaldi as the Rangers manager is coming out of the dugout. Gonna grab the ball from him. An excellent start. Josh Spores. Oh, he's a veteran. He's been with Texas since 2021. Career .455 ERA. Let's get a pull homer. Ooh, whoa! That was filthy. Comes the 2-2 again. Line drive, base hits. That might tie the game. Are they going to send Green? No. They will not. That would have been a hard send to do. It's a double. And it'll give Adolis Garcia a chance. They're going to intentionally walk Adolis Garcia. He has yet to homer this season. And they'd rather face Spencer Torkelson? What was that? Coming to the 7th inning will be Will Vest. 1.23 ERA on the year. He's having a good year for us. Oh, wow, I thought that was gone. That's just a high fly ball. And that'll be the 2nd out of the 7th inning. Let's run it. 2-2. Slider. High center field. Playable for Riley Green. And the inning is over. Oh, the sides are tired. Cole Sands will come out of the Texas bullpen, and he has yet to give up a run this season. This is where the Tigers are going to have to perform. The back end of the bullpens. Beautiful take by Bo Bichette. 3-1 count. Ball 4 to Bo. He'll walk. Now Colt Keith will follow. Oh my gosh, that sinker was pretty filthy. At least on my eyes. That like had a lot of movement on it. I didn't go.
What do you got?
What are you saying? What do you got? Safe. 2-2. Come on, Keith. We'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. Chopped up the middle. Playable at first, but we avoid... Oh, it's not! We avoid the double play, and both runners reach. Scored an E6, but it doesn't matter. Wow! Just a chopped ball by Colt Keith. The runner was going. It probably caused some chaos. And the throw was offline. Gordon Westberg to follow.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, that cutter was nasty. I was early on that. I was early.
2 strikes.
I was early. Alright, here we go. 2-2. 2 on. No outs. Full count. High, left field. They're probably going to need to go back. And they will. Wow, and they're going to pull Cole Sands. Texas is going to bring out Tyler Kinley. Righties are having a season against him. Let's check him out here. Okay, he's got great pitching clutch. Alright, well, you know what? Trey Sweeney. 2-1 count. We just need a base hit from you, kid. Alright. 2-2. We cannot squander this. Sweeney! No way! It's a 3-run shot and the Tigers have the lead! Trey Sweeney's first home run of the season is a pinch hit 3-run shot to put the Tigers up by 2. Safe to say I made the right decision. An absolute missile by Trey Sweeney. So, a walk to Bo Bichette, an error by Corey Seager, and a Trey Sweeney home run puts us up by 2. And there's a little ground ball by Riley Green. And it'll extend the 7th inning. Comes Kerry Carpenter. Tyler Kinley. Kerry Carpenter. 1 on, 2 outs. 1-1 count. Carpenter! Wow! That ball's gone! Kerry Carpenter hits one further than Trey Sweeney does! 424 feet off the bat of Kerry Carpenter, and the Tigers lead by even more now. Oh my god, this offense. From getting absolutely no hits to back-to-back home runs almost. And that'll be all for Tyler Kinley. Jose Trevino will come in to catch.
Now catching.
We'll leave Will Vest out there for the 8th. He's only thrown 11 pitches, so we'll see what he can get done. Well, he's going to sit down here. Will Vest 2-2. Fouls it off. We'll do it 3-2. Fouled off. I'm a little worried about Will Vest now. 16 pitches. I was hoping he could pitch this inning entirely. And he might. That's strike 3 on Will Vest on Hunter Renfroe. Some cheese. 3-2. Got him swinging! Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 8th inning for Will Vest. I know you're getting tired, Vest, but we're almost there.
Ball 3.
We're almost there. Comes a 3-1. Ball 4. And we're there. He's done for the day. I'll take it. Back-to-back strikeouts in the 8th. He'll walk a runner. We won't let him facing Corey. We'll have Danny face Corey. Danny Coloma. Lefty-lefty. Popped up. Green played it great. He's under it. And that will retire the side here in the 8th. Jacob Webb coming out of the mound now to mop up the rest of this game. I don't really want to try to tack on more runs, but I would like to tack on some more hits maybe, and then runs. Don't want a stat pad, but, you know, I don't care, actually. This is my team. I did press X on that one. So, I did not... I swung at a terrible pitch on accident. Or I swung at a competitive pitch on accident. And then intentionally swung at a bad pitch. And I did another bad pitch, but I got a hit. So, look at that. Torkelson reaches with a single. What am I even on about? Popped up by Bichette. And that'll be out number 1 here in the 8th. 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 count. Colt Keith at the dish. Fouls it off. Ooh, that one's hit high and left. But playable. Out number 2. The struggling Jordan Westberg comes to the plate. 263 on base percentage this year. That's... Oh! Dead center field! Jordan Westberg leaves the yard. He doesn't. It's caught by Jacob Young. Who else would it be here in the 9th? It's not a save, but we have an off day tomorrow, and I really want this sweep. So let me have this. Is it I think a save is 3 runs, right? Is it 3 or 4? I mean, we'll find out after this. I always thought it was 3 runs, because 4 seemed a bit steep for me to consider it a save. But he's got some runs to work with, and he's got 1 out already. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Grounded to Westberg. Throw to first. Ball game! That looked like a dark ball game in the first, what, 6 innings? 2-0? And then Detroit jumps out offensively. 6-2. Player of the game is going to go to Kerry Carpenter. I disagree. Trey Sweeney, 1-for-1. 3-run bomb, player of the game. Will Vest will get the win, and there is no save. So it is 3 runs. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Detroit Tigers Baseball, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you want to continue to carry on with the series, or just tag along, whatever.